We're gaming, folks. Top 32 has begun. We've got Kerts versus myzozoa, two great players. Kerts is a pioneer of the Jolt Spikes archetype, which in the modern metagame has maybe fallen off a little bit, but was a significant development at the time. It's a team style that I used quite a lot. myzozoa I've seen around on the forums. Another ADV experienced gamer. And a Swampert lead is slightly unconventional from Kerts. Exits out to a Fortress, maybe expecting an HP Grass. Get some early spikes, but Zap has substituted, which is not great. Fortress can at least make a spike and then explode here as a bit of a gambit. Spike on the field, get a threat in type situation. Baton pass to Gengar is... Are you going to blow up? Okay. myzozoa expected an explosion. The Gengar behind the sub you can probably handle. Goes for a Fire Punch. That's good info to know that it has the coverage to hit Fortress. And it's Hypnosis. Is that Hypnosis Focus Punch, perhaps? That's a set you see sometimes. Not quite. Hidden Power. Okay, so Blissey can just sit here. Slightly dangerous to stay in on the Hypnosis Gengar, but... because that commonly represents Focus Punch. But Fire Punch, Hypno Focus Punch would be a strange set. Kerts navigating that well at managing to establish a Spikes advantage despite what seemed to be a dire situation. Doesn't go for the spin there, afraid of the incoming Gengar, who does in fact have... And is this a double? I was about to say, he might double the Pursuit Tar on the Gengar this time. And that's lovely. Dodges the Hypnosis, crucially, and goes for the Crunch. Hypnosis Gengar's pretty good against Pursuit Tyranitar. 60% of the time it can at least prevent the trap, but you hate that 40% accuracy. I personally don't like Hypnosis Gengar. It's really inaccurate. And that was just a beautiful preemptive switch from Kerts. Amazing. Now Fortress can safely Rapid Spin if it finds the opportunity, but myzozoa keeping the pressure up. Racking up Spike's chip damage, not allowing Fortress to get its foot in the door. Just goes for a Will-O-Wisp this time, which is a great general click, would cripple Skarmory and anything else. Celebi can of course natural cure, heal off the burn, but getting some crucial chip damage at least. Here comes Aerodactyl. Stomaching that Psychic decently enough, and now forcing out Celebi. Kerts just trying to maneuver in this damn Fortress. And assuming that's not a Choice Band Metagross, which doesn't look like it is, I think Fortress should be able to live an Earthquake. Oh, it's a Rock Slide. Are we going to see a flinch? Yes, crucially denying the Rapid Spin. Looks like Rock Slide or even Earthquake, if he's got it, will finish off Fori from that point. So even though Kerts played that really well, eliminating the Gengar, trying to find that Rapid Spin avenue, myzozoa has... Rock Slide was a good play there. 30% chance to deny the spin, which is really good. But Kerts still ahead on the Spikes game. Good recover there from Myzo. Healing up on the Protect. Pretty obvious Protect. But yeah, Kerts still ahead on the Spikes. 3 Spikes is far more damage than 2 Spikes. So... Kerts pretty happy probably. Aero and Gengar looking very threatening. With Metagross just... getting pressured by Spikes every time it's invited in. If Aero gets a timely Earthquake off, it's lights out as well. We'll see how this plays out. Blissey stomaching the Leech Seed just to get a Toxic on this Celebi. Put it on a bit of a clock. Are we going to see an Aero or another threat come in here? Goes to Swampert, which is a nice thing to have in against Metagross. Probably going to force it out. Will we see Metagross blow up? I think Metagross blowing up would be unwise, considering Aerodactyl's still alive. Very good Roar on the switch out, racking up a huge amount of Spikes damage. Look how powerful 3 Spikes is. This is the power of Spikes evidenced in front of our eyes. And Zapdos can, of course, substitute on this if it's so intelligent. Bit frightened to do so. Swampert might surf on the sub, earning some free chip damage. Zapdos getting dangerously low. Myzo didn't want to risk that. Kerts getting the better end of that exchange. And Okay, a flamethrower and a burn. And Scum did not go for the toxic, so that was just pure upside. That was a good flamethrower. I do like flamethrower rather than fire blast. Sometimes. The inaccuracy of fire blast can be annoying. An arrow is in here. Good fortress sack to just scout what the arrow locks into. And dodges a rock slide. Probably doesn't matter because arrow's just going to go for another one. Oh, actually, you're going to save... That's smart. Save fortress for a spike sack. Which is basically a guaranteed pivot. If you sack something, the enemy can't act and therefore you can get a free pivot. That could be like a game-winning free, totally safe switch into Aerodactyl or Gengar that the enemy can't actually react to at all. So nice. Knowing that... I'll just go uses the sack there. And now knowing that Aero is in. We get Swampert. A safe position. Swampert going to earn a lot of chip heal here. Now Zapdos can't substitute anymore. Too low health. Swampert going to crucially chip heal up. Swampert pretty healthy. Arrow is still a concern. Both players have an arrow in the back. I think Kerts is definitely ahead here. Are we going to see a baton pass? No. Could have baton passed out to a physical threat or something there, but... You know, a bit of a mind game. A coin flip situation. Blissey probably just going to heal, yes. Celebi can recover here. Try to Leech Seed and establish its health back. But Kerts gets arrow in on the Celebi recover. Threatening HP bug or HP flying. Just goes for a rock slide. I like that play. And the Zapdos dodge isn't too important. Because you could just hit another one. There it is. And... Myzo didn't want to go for the switch into Metagross that time. Metagross was too low. Would have taken Spikes, the Rock Slide, and been in big trouble. It's actually Agility Metagross. Okay, this might turn the game around. Swampert's dangerously low. It also probably doesn't fit Earthquake, so... but Blissey crucially lives. That's massive. And that was a smart sack. You don't need Blissey anymore, because Zapdos is gone. Celebi's low. You can just go all in on the Aerodactyl. Gengar and stuff and probably be okay in this end game. Sacking Blissey can feel dangerous. Blissey's like your cornerstone, but at this point, Kerts just throws it away to get that crucial tiny little bit more chip. And Celebi with the vital recover and the protect. Tyranitar entry point. Is it good? We're going to see a Leech Seed? No, a Psychic. Tyranitar gets in the perfect situation. We can see an HP bug. Probably. I would assume so. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Pasuta. Forgive me. Forgot. Of course it is. But that's an incredible amount of damage that Kerts just earned. And a simple rock slide will be a good thing to lock into here. Whoa. Going arrow there is crazy, right? Are you hoping for a... Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Swamp. This is now all of a sudden really rough. I don't know why he went arrow and somehow dodged the rock slide. Kerts is 100% clicking rock slide there. Just goes for the surf. Myzo trying to hit the Hail Mary. Swampert, I hope, has Toxic. Toxic would be the perfect thing to do here. Oh, okay. If you got Explosion, you've secured the game. You explode, trade, and you still have the Swampert up, so you win. There it is. Oh! But it dies after Sand. Oh, but you die first! Oh, wow! So because the Swampert died to Spikes first, Sand didn't activate. Celebi would, and a moment later, would have died to the Sandstorm damage. Just shy of KOing with that Explosion. That's rough. I wonder if that's a roll to KO. I don't even know. Maybe if you have Ice Punch, you should go for Ice Punch for the 10% freeze chance. Might be better chance than the Explosion roll, whatever that is. But that's... I gotta be honest, I don't really understand the switch straight into Aerodactyl and Rock Slide that magically missed. I don't really get that, but... maybe that was somehow the only out. And an aggressive Game 2 opener with the Jinx. Is this a Lumberry Tyranitar? No, just falling asleep turn 1. Jinx already in a good spot. Looks like no leftovers. Oh, it woke up? It woke up. That was a aggressive Dug Trio switch in, trying to catch a Blissey incoming or something. But a fortunate wake up. Are we going to see like a Toxic? That will probably be unwise because Jinx could have Lumberry based on the no leftovers. I was thinking maybe you want to Toxic the Jinx, and then I remembered that in fact that would be stupid. Nice roar on the Calm Mind. And here's Jirachi. Which just goes for a straight up Ice Punch. True. Dug is a good outcome here. Dug is so low. If you can maintain your Blissey, you're good. Another layer of spikes and Dug is gone on switch in and your Blissey is preserved, which is crucial on what is probably a special offense team here. Kerts knows that he's trying to lure in Blissey. The aggressive switch to Dug. Oh, just crucial wake up. Immediate wake up. And the roar. Honestly, I would take this Thunderbolt to make that third spike. Oh, you go Swampert. I feel like it's a pretty good play to take that Thunderbolt just to make a third spike. Because that guarantees Dug goes down and then... well, Dug can't... it can't 2-hit Blissey anymore. But... Dug will still chip Blissey a lot, like 50-something%. Kerts might not even have Blissey. It looks like Kerts doesn't even have Blissey, actually. Could be Blissey last. It's possible. Sacking Dug at this point. We'll see what the team is exactly as the game progresses. Gengar with a safe entry point against a choice-locked. And the fact that you're going directly to Skarmory against Gengar is maybe an indication that there's no Blissey, because that is a unusual play. Maybe there's nothing better to do in your shoes, Kerts. Goes for an HP Grass trying to catch the Swampert, but Skarmory's staying. And it's going to get another... Going to heal off the damage it just took and get another crucial leftovers heal out of... Is that out of Thunderbolt range? I think not quite. Thunderbolt did 61, so... Kerts goes for a double protect to get out of range, and now he's out of range. We'll heal up to like 60-something, 64. Can now live that Thunderbolt. Okay, high roll there. Good chance to live. Probably played that correctly. And Arrow... Decent chance that Rock Slide just KOs this, because... Gengar was doing a lot of damage. Meaning it might not have the defensive investment needed to live a Rock Slide. Jirachi has revealed Ice Punch so far. Probably a very aggressive set on a team like this, one would imagine. And this Gengar has shown itself to have HP Grass, which is dangerous for Swampert. In comes Gengar. Nice Thunderbolt. And that's an unfortunate para, but that was a really good Thunderbolt. Predicting the HP Grass switch in coming in. And that sucks. The follow-up full para does suck. You gotta... getting some chip on this Gengar would have been nice. Now it's probably up to Arrow, which Arrow can make miracles happen here with 3 spikes on the field. Swampert is a nice teammate as well. Myzo does not need Zapdos at this point, just sacks for the safe Jirachi. Scout what Arrow is locked into. And Swampert gonna come back in. Are we gonna see like a gamer Rock Slide? It's Mind Game City here, because I was thinking Gengar comes in on the Swampert. Kerts Rock Slides the Gengar, something like that. Not quite. Whoa, the random crit pump. Making up for the bad luck a little bit. Suicune in the back is rough. Swampert can get an Earthquake on it. It might have HP Grass, though, to be honest. Well, okay, I think, honestly, Kerts has got this, because... I'm pretty sure Swampert can live a Hydro Pump. Get another Earthquake. And... yeah, just KOs after Sand straight up. I was thinking Arrow enters. It's unlikely to be rest Suicune on such an aggressive team, and then Arrow cleans it up with Earthquakes. Jirachi evidently doesn't have HP Grass, and Kerts manages to clean that one up. Was looking a little dire, but the Hydro Pump crit Bit of luck on both sides there. Luck sometimes evens itself out. Someone gets lucky, other person gets lucky. And now we're in a game 3. A Celebi lead is interesting. No HP fighting or anything. Just baton passing to Skarmory. And it's revealed to be a Crunch lead. Could be Pursuit. And it's Pursuit Top plus Magneton. So that could represent like Curse Snorlax in the back with no Shadow Ball. Something like that needs the support of the 2 Trappers. I know it sounds crazy, but could be Donphan. Donphan often run with like Tyranitar plus Magneton support because it sucks against both Gengar and Skarmory. So it needs those Trappers to support. And in comes Celebi. Turns out to be Calm Mind Pass on a Skarmory team. That's cool. Calm Mind Pass spikes. And he does have 1 spike on the field, so he's applying good pressure. And this area might have just saved Kerts' life. If this has HP Bug, it's forcing out Celebi right now. That is HP Bug, and it's going to 2-hit Tyranitar. Whoa. Myzo was expecting something else there. HP Flying. Tyranitar would have been good against HP Flying, but HP Bug. Middle ground Celebi and Tyranitar, which is crucial here. Zapdos with a good Toxic on this incoming Blissey, though. Applying a bit of pressure, but look at that beautiful Ice Beam damage. I'm thinking Kerts just goes Aero right here. Celebi kind of forced to recover. So, pretty free opportunity to get Aero back in. And it's just a Calm Mind, okay. Myzo kind of behind here. Doesn't even need to go for HP Bug this time. Can just Rock Slide, which also covers Zapdos. And it's one of those Calm Mind Pass Mag teams. Purpose of Mag on these teams is to eliminate Skarmory so that it kind of roar out your Calm Mind receivers, I think. Something like that. And it is Refresh Swampert, which, based on the fact that you're toxic against Swampert, you don't have HP Grass, so this Swampert is going to handily 1v1 Magneton. Probably carrying HP Fire then. And that's an easy refresh. Myzo kind of getting defeated here. Just goes for a forfeit. It Kerts, the gamer, with a pretty swift victory in this 3rd game. That was a cool set. Great gameplay from both sides. Good mind games. We love to see it. And Kerts progresses to top 16. And Myzo, thank you for playing. Appreciate you taking the time to game in my tournament. And well played all around. Well done getting up to this point. We did receive 1 more donation from Dovinity, who says simply :3, making an emoji face. Thank you very much. That was $20. This is insane. Thank you, everybody. And I'll catch you later.